Just like that, we are live and hosting Monday Night Real Flight. Here we go. Hope you're all doing well. We are live. So let's get busy. Let's do some flying. I've got the T-28 Trojan. Probably one of the best military trainers there is, in my opinion. Flies like the high-wing Cub. Hope you're all doing well. Paul McNeil. Hi, Paul. How are you tonight? Got the T-28 up. I upsized it to the 2 meter, so it looks awesome. Even though that's just a little 3.4S 1.2. That's what's cool about this game is you can upsize your aircraft, do all kinds of stuff. So what's new, Paul? Hopefully you're doing well. There we go. Happy. Oh man, it is Cinco de Mayo. Ole! Hangar 79. How are you tonight? Thank you for jumping in. It is Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. Get something to drink. Hi, EQ. How you doing, EQ? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Is life? How's things going? Craig? Scott Morgan? Glad you guys are here. Thank you for coming in. I got the T-28 Trojan ready. Get it in the air. Yeah, just upgraded to Evolution. That's awesome. There is some more airports and more planes for sure. Although, the simplicity of this game is really where it's at. It is very, very easy. Oh man, I love the way this T-28 flies. I should get out and fly mine. Maybe so. I did notice a definite difference between 9.5S and Real Flight Evolution. Some things seem to be a little bit smoother. Hi, Ron. How you doing tonight, Ron? Hey guys, before we get started, more people jumping in here. Please keep our buddy Kenny, not Hangar 51, Rogers Aviation. He's still in the hospital after a month, guys. He is still there, and I continue to pray for him. I know he's going to be all right. He's tough as a bird, you know. So, but keep him in your thoughts, and he should get out real soon. Hey, Scott, 444 jumped in with Edge 540. Thank you for jumping in, Scott. Well, there we go. I'm done flying. Let's watch Scott. I bet he's a lot better of a pilot than I am. Yes, sir, that is you. So, is life. You asked last time what airplanes I have, so I got a few out. This is the littlest one I have. Check it out. It's very small, right? I mean, the wingspan can't be more than 24 inches, 22 inches maybe. Very, more difficult than a big one to fly, right? But these are very affordable, under 200 bucks. But you still need to buy a radio though, and a charger. This one here, also under that $200 price range. In fact, I got this one for $129, and it's a little air tractor. Hi, Chris. Very cool. I kind of bent the prop on it a little bit, but I didn't hurt it. Hi, Lori. Hope you're doing well. It's a rainy afternoon, evening in Arizona. It's only 63 degrees. It says Richard Hensley is flying the A6M0. Hi, Richard. Thank you for jumping in. I am grateful to you all for being here. So I had a doctor's appointment today, Laurie. So you know how long a doctor's appointment takes around here? First off, he was more than a half hour late to my appointment, right? He wants to charge me $50 if I don't cancel within 24 hours. It rains in Arizona. Yes, sir, Craig. And I didn't. My appointment was at 8 o'clock, so I was there at 7:45 prompt. Didn't get out of there until 10:10. It was just for a checkup. And my blood work came back really, really well. Everything looks good. The numbers are good. Nice dead stick, Scott. Looks like Scott's going to try and follow Richard Hensley. We'll put him on chase mode. Woohoo! It was a long doctor's appointment. I don't think I've had a doctor's appointment that long before. Well, you know, I didn't get in the exam room until at least 8:15, maybe 8:20, and then had to wait another 20, 30 minutes. It didn't seem like it was that long, but when I stepped out and looked at my phone and it was 10:10, I was like, oh, wow. Come My tent surely needs to be opened. Must be getting hot in there. I probably should stop at a half a cup. Oh, nice, Scott. Right through the building. There we go. Hover between floors. Going up. Nice flying, Scott. Very cool. Chris, how are you? Chris, did you do it yet? Did you trim? Did you mow the grass? Oh, yes, sir. Hey, guys, we're approaching a year. Just in another month, it's going to be a year that we've been doing Monday Night Roof Light. And the channel has grown, and I can't thank you enough. It's a lot of fun. Oh, that's good. Change is good, Chris. You know, and that kind of change is not permanent. You can always grow it back. And in your case, it probably grows really fast. Scott's hugging the wall. Landing vertically. He's doing some window shopping. Uh-oh, killed it. So I haven't officially put my wife's old Toyota Tacoma up for sale, but I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. We definitely need to move it on down the road and help put some money back in the bank after buying another truck. They were expensive. Let's see. Let's go to Richard. Richard's got smoke on. Smoke off. Woo. Still got the zero. Oh no. The building took him out. Whoop, I don't want that one. Which one do I want? I want this one. There we go. Craig, we bought a 22 Toyota Tacoma TRD in white, just like our blue truck, except 20 years newer, or 18 years newer, right? 17 years newer. We love the trucks. Hi, Redbeard, the man with the new SR71. Nice flight. Little oscillation. Hi, Jeff. How are you, Jeff? I guess. Hi, Spencer. How are you tonight? I'm going to take it by the picture, Spencer. You got to go fly. You took the right one to the field. It looks great out there, man. It's a 6-cylinder, Craig. 3.5. Our other one has the 4.0 V6. Just the gains. Oh, I love the way they fly. Just flat out get it. Certainly looks scale. Great flying, Richard. You're going to get the camera lens all dirty with the smoke. Hi, Dan. Dan Zimmerman's in the room. Thank you for coming in, Dan. Woo, buzzing the buildings. Hopefully this field is good. I didn't know what to put it on. I should make a poll in my little post that I do. A reminder which fields you guys want to fly. They made the V8 for the Tundra, right? I don't think the Tacoma ever got a V8, although an LS would be nice in one. Hi, Philip. How are you tonight, sir? Glad you're here with us. Oh, no. Wah, wah, wah. That's all right. Push a button and go again. So you want some today in history stuff? I'll give it to you. We're the first woman to. Oh yeah, Richard, it's doing great. You want a peek? I'll give you a peek. It's really budding out. Oh yeah, it's going good. Hi Victor, how are you, sir? Victor got to go to Jets over California. Looked like you had a great time, sir. Yeah, hairspray in the distributor cap. Is that what we're talking about? You could spray it all over the plug wires and everything. Oh, Craig, even the V6 ones have a supercharger you can add on to it. I believe they used to be about $1,700 in '05 when we bought ours. Now I bet they're $4,000. Gas mileage isn't going to be the same. You're not going to be able to keep your foot out of it. So I was saying that today in history, Amy Johnson, you know who she is? Amy Johnson is the first woman to fly solo from England to Australia. And that happened on this day. And I don't know if she departed today or landed today. The article did not say. But I would think she departed on her journey. EQ, I remember those trucks. They came that way from the factory. It, not quite the same engine as the Viper, but they're still 10 cylinders. I think they were detuned. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Philip. Also today in history, y'all know who Alan Shepard is, right? Alan Shepard was the first American in space on Freedom 7. Brave, brave man back then. Very brave. And that happened in 1961. Awesome flying, Richard. Let's go to the next flyer in the room, which is Chris coming in for a landing. Beautiful landing. CVO. Hi, David. Hi, Crystal. If you're there, Crystal. If you're not, hello, anyways. Hope you're doing well, David. Nice landing, Chris. Oh, that's great, Jeff. It was cold and windy, and it is sprinkling outside right now, and you can see that it's 63 degrees. It's really nice for May. I'll tell you what. What what year, Bill? What year? What, Paul? Sorry, I missed what we were talking about. What year did he go to space? 1961. The bugs at your airfield are bad. Did you get out there today, Paul, and watch them rip up the runway? Or did they start that yet? Chris is taking us on the tour around the complex here. On the left, we have farm truck. Some CIA buildings right there. Secret spy stuff. That's what this city is. You know, the thing that looks like a real city on the other side, that's just a bunch of cardboard. That's a fake city. Like in China, some of those fake cities they got. Or that one in Rock Ridge. You know, they did build a fake Rock Ridge. Okay, I'll stop. Awesome flying, Chris. Venture 1220 flying the E-Flight. P-51 Mustang has entered the room. And that, I believe, is a new person. Thank you for joining us. Over the trees. Philip, I hope so too. I haven't heard a peep out of Mike Bird for, gosh, at least a month now. And I hope he's doing well. I'm sure he is. Something's got him occupied. Or someone. CVO, David, is your little Grom brushless or brushed? I'm going to have to take one of mine apart. It is pulling to the right really hard when you give it gas. And there's no rock stuck or anything like that, but when you hold it up in the air and make the wheels turn, one of the rear wheels does not turn. Yeah, mine's brushed. I'm going to have to watch a few videos of people taking them apart and, you know, greasing them, lubing them, getting everything back together. I might have to change the pinion or some of the gears. I really don't know. It's super sandy here, right? Everything is just super little pebbles, rocks. It's always getting the tires clogged up. Great flying, Chris. It has. I'm not sure exactly what date. Wild Bill grows. Another Wild Bill's in the house. Wild Bill grows. Thank you for stopping in, man. I got to show you something. So look right up here, okay? Woo woo. There we go. We got the grow happening. That's the one inside. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I love that stuff. Let me get you a wrench here, sir. And as moderator, there you go, sir. I appreciate you coming in and checking us out. And I'll take that down. Yeah, we got a few more weeks to go. We're just starting to fade on that one. Blueberry skunk. Woo! Nice. Nice fall off the edge, Chris. Yeah, I kind of had to chuckle because I started a channel but never posted to it, and it is Wild Bill Grows. But I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here. Chris, thank you for flying. We got a lot of flyers in the room. Let's go to Dan. We'll watch Dan for a minute. Looks like he's got a helicopter. Philip, the truck is just sitting there. got it out. I got it out of the sun, and I really haven't had time to work on it. You know, did the electrical in the shop, and then I had to put the steering rack in my in the '05 Tacoma. Okay, Dan, we'll go right to Just Boogeyman, and we'll come back to you. We'll watch Evan fly. He's got the Pro X260, which is a fun fly. He's trying to hang it on the hook. Good stuff, guys. Yeah, so I'm in Arizona and it's legal to grow here. So I can have up to 6 plants. And that one in there is my first re-veg. I did a re-veg with it since October. Evan, that's pretty dang cool, man. You're just hanging out, huh? Evan has left. Oh no, Z-Man. And Evan. Okay. We'll go to the next guy flying, which is Venture 1220. We'll check. We'll check him out. Thank you for coming in and flying. Uh, you know, it can because they say on that driver's side power steering rack bolt, you can't get it out without like removing the AC pump. Well, I got it out, but you can't get it back in. So I had to turn the bolt over, you know, upside down. So I really didn't want to do that. You know, go up from the bottom with the nut on top. But it's tight. It's torqued thoroughly. Oh, I'm sorry, Evan. Internet's crapping out. You're not borrowing it from Kenny, are you? Woohoo! Almost had a ground strike there. Nice flying, Venture. Got the gear out. Spring clean was intense, insane this year. So much damage. May 24th is almost here. What happens on May 24th, Philip? Oh, well, I'm sorry. Does, does anybody know if Kenny Rogers can get his real flight going at the hospital? That's probably not a thing he can do while he's there. Because he said he was missing flying today. All right, the coffee's gone. That's good. On to the Powerade Zero. Nice flying Venture 1220. Big holiday in the north, yes, Victoria Day. Wasn't it Anzac Day? Anzac Day? I can't. Anz, An, a big holiday in Australia too. Anzac, Anzac. I can't. Such a strange word. I don't even know if I could spell it. There's some military holiday as well. Oh, that's good, EQ. I hope Robert and Blas are doing well. That's right. I haven't seen a video from them in a while. Some of the guys are on again, off again. I mean, just like Mike Bird, he hasn't been around. Something's got him occupied. I hope he's doing well. Just Boogeyman is back flying the AeroWorks Pro X260. I think that's it. Venture, thank you for flying. I certainly appreciate it. Let's kick her down to Victor. See what Victor is doing. Victor's just crashed there. We'll give Victor a minute if he wants to jump in and fly. Looks like he's got a Texan. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Whoa, made me duck, Victor. Yes, sir. Yeah, see, that city over there. You can fly over there and it's nothing but flat cardboard. Crazy. I was over there earlier. Victor's ripping it up, man. Ah, good stuff, Victor. Oh, George of the jungle. Watch out for that tree. So in 1997, today was the last episode on Fox of Married with Children. That show was awesome. Really, really sad to see it go back then. That was 1970. Oh my goodness. It's kicking you off. Restart everything and see if that helps to turn it off and on again. Sorry you're having issues. That is really awesome, Philip. I was going to ask you how many times you got Joey to smile. because it is really funny when horses smile, and they do smile. They can be real nags too. My dad had horses when I was a kid, and then my grandfather had horses when I was a teenager. So I grew up around those stable nags. Oh, Victor. Inverted. Whoa. Gotta take the dog out. That'd be a good idea. That's great. That's great, Philip. As long as you're smiling, that's all that matters too, right? Hanger 79, good night. Have a good one. Thank you for being here with us for a while. Certainly do appreciate you, sir. Almost, Victor. Make me duck every time, Victor. Well, the temperature outside's dropping. 61 now. That has to be a record low temperature for May here. Oh boy, almost. The plane was just a little smaller, Victor. So Pete Rose hit 3,000 on this day. 14th major league player to do so. He certainly was a great player. Except for the gambling part, right? Kind of ruined it. Victor's got it full out today. Any of you talk to David yourself? He seems to be the other guy that's MIA for a little bit now. Snow in Flagstaff? Possibly. That's very possible, Paul. Oh, yeah. It was on this day in 1494 that Christopher Columbus set eyes on Jamaica. And they were probably very red after he got there. Jamaica man. Very well could be snow in Flagstaff. Victor, awesome flying. Let's get to CEO Hobo. See what he is flying. Oh, there we go. Kind of looks like Spencer's jet. Looks smooth. It doesn't have a Guniac afterburner in it. Oh, first floor. Kitchenware. Levi's. A tree. Awesome flying, David. Locked up. We are locked up. There it is. Woohoo. Very good flying, David. There we go. Uh-oh. Knocked the rudder off of it. So that is the Havoc. Cool. So I hope your all Monday was doing well. I'm sure he does. He put out a video today about a crash, airplane crash that happened at his private airport. Oh wow, that's great, Philip. And working with equine is not easy. Sometimes horses have a mind of their own. If I remember right, I've been kicked a few times. Looks like someone's trying to take David out. I see bullets flying. Flying Tiger. How you doing tonight, Flying Tiger? Going for the 5th floor. Boom. Done. Yeah, oh, I'm sure. If you know nowadays they don't hire just anyone to work at a school. It says pilot Ryan is flying the AT-6 Texan, has entered the flight area. Oh, they did, Dan. Wow. Well, I think we all knew it was coming. You know, they're going to have to raise their prices. I mean, we want them to stay in business. Motion does offer a lot of great products. Whoa, that was pretty cool there, David. Yeah, someone's on your tail shooting at you. I wonder who it is. Okay. Let's see, we didn't see Dan flying earlier, so let's get back to him. Thank you for flying, CVO. We'll rotate him back around. We've got Dan in the air. Eating fried rice, chicken, watching you guys fly. Thank you, sir. That sounds really good. I had a cheeseburger. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger. It was really good. I had a horse when I was probably like 2 or 3. It was a real pretty little paint horse. And its head came on the end of a broomstick. And I'm sure I rode the hell out of it. Any of you have one of those? I did. Nice, Dan. I always try those inverted flat spins, and they're never quite flat enough. Beautiful stuff, Dan. You know, this is a really good tool to, refine your skills, to try and be precise and do stuff just like Dan did. Ryan had that AT-6 just float. Looked like it was going backwards. It was going so slow. Dan, let's do that. Woo! Uh-oh. Hang on, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get the Dramamine. Nice. Flying Dan. So can you believe that 105 years ago, some lady named Coco made some perfume, and it's still very, very popular, called Chanel Number 5. I think she made it out of whale snot too. Ambergris. Oh no! Knocked the wing off, Dan. Yes, it's Hamilton's Hangar. How you doing, Shay? Hope you're well, sir. Nice to see you. We are watching Dan fly. Crazy Quad Brothers. How you doing, sir? Glad you're here. Oh, nice, Dan. Very nice. Till Ashley said hello. Hopefully she's doing well and the kids are well. I did something that I thought I was completely done doing today. I bought a playpen for a baby, well, a grandbaby. It's kind of weird buying stuff for babies again. But, you know, it's such a pain for my daughter to pack it up and bring it over. So I told her, you know what, let's just buy one. It'll be so much easier. And she's getting to be a couple months old and she'll be coming over more and more. Give mom and dad a little break, you know. Woohoo! Somebody is firing missiles up there. Guys, thank you all for flying. I am grateful to you all for coming in and sharing a couple hours here with me, keeping me out of trouble. Ooh. Ooh. There goes the Dramamine again. It is real. Any of you suffer from like car sickness when you're a kid? Motion sickness? That's cool, Shay. Dan, thank you so much for flying. Let's get down to just Boogeyman. He was having issues earlier. Seems like he's still having issues. That's all right. We'll watch him fly. We'll watch him fly. Ah, tell him to go away, Philip. Say that you just doubled the price, tripled the price. Flaps on. Got the Zero, Mitsubishi Zero. Yeah, I would never do that. Oh my goodness. It certainly does, Philip. It certainly does. It is not an inexpensive sport by any means. I mean, even if you want to buy a cheap radio, that's $200 or $300. Then you have to buy a plane and batteries and a charger. It's very similar to buying a wood balsa kit covering all the stuff you need to put the thing together: a nitro engine, fuel, a starter. Uh-huh. I knew it was. I knew it was Evan. He's got the guns ablazing. David's doing a good job of staying away from him. Yeah, exactly, Philip. That stuff costs more than the plane. At least when you build a kit, you can start off by buying the things that you need to build. You don't have to have everything all at once. When you buy an electric plane, you're ready to go. You need everything at once. Good stuff, Evan. Evan's in chase mode. Awesome stuff, guys. Oh, Shay. Yeah, I figured out what the attachment was, and I feel really stupid. Uh-oh. Yep, it's coming after you now, Evan. Glad you guys are having fun. The one crash, Victor, that was spectacular to see it, but it made me like shed a tear, you know? All the money and all the time and effort those guys put into each one of those jets, and to have it in like that for them, boy, not fun. Mountain RC, how you doing? Glad you're here, sir. Mountain RC, I enjoyed your visit on Bobby's show. That was really awesome, man. Ooh. So that was $60,000 worth of RC jets that went up in flames in a big boom. I know we talked about that a little bit. Um, I didn't I didn't know that it was that much. I would have never guessed that much. Nice flying, Evan. Evading the bullets, my friend. Could pull a Cobra and get behind him. Woohoo! Urban Legend. How you doing, Urban Legend RC2? That is Ty's second channel. If you guys would subscribe to it, and I'm going to add you as a moderator. Thank you for jumping in, Ty. We are ready to have you fly if you like. One-fifth scale with twin turbines, F-18. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. That is really crazy. Had no idea that they were 60 grand for both those. Kind of strong language there at the end, huh, of the video. I can see why Motion didn't play your video and they played the other one. I'm sure that had something to do with it, Victor. Nice. Nice flying, Evan. Thank you so much. We're at last one on the list, Mr. Pilot Ryan. Pilot Ryan Media. How's the kitties? Philip, we still have one kitty that comes around outside. And Pilot Ryan is lumbering. Someone's on his tail too. I, yes, sir, Victor. I can imagine. It would make me want to quit, to tell you the truth. I don't think I could continue after that. Ooh, oh, almost. Almost. Do I see Ty Urban Legend? I saw him in the chat. Is he flying? I didn't see that. Oh, come on. Get the variometer out. Fincher, Z-Max, Pilot Ryan. The I did, Lori. I Hamilton's Custom Creations. No, he's not flying, but he's a future pilot. Yes, sir. Ooh, nice. Trimming the trees. Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, I know that you guys have got me like wanting to get into, the car aspect of more RC stuff, which is fun. Because when it's windy outside or nasty, I can just go out in my yard and play with the Typhon Groms or the bigger one, the Baja Ray. Although the Baja Ray needs a lot of room. Okay. There we go. Rooftop landing going on. Okay, guys. I need to go use the little boy's room, so let Mr. Ryan, Pilot Ryan Media, entertain you with some flights. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that's all right, Ty. It, yeah, I couldn't do I couldn't do the real flight from my laptop either. Parking lot landing, best place to show to fly. Very reminiscent of where we used to fly off the street, and you had to. It might be a little low, Ty. I'm sorry about that. I try and speak up and speak into the microphone, and I've tried to adjust it, and it's all the way up. So maybe headphones with a mic would be next. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure if that helps a little bit. Does that help a little bit? Okay, that's good. Almost made it through that skinny little spot. Okay, that's great. Thank you for letting me know, Ty. So we had Mr. Jim Bailey. You know who Jim Bailey is? Uh, yes, Philip. I know about that. Deaf in one ear and can't hear out the other. Exactly. Mr. Jim Bailey was the first one to run under 4 minute mile, 1956. 3.58.6 minutes for a 1 mile run. Go. Go back up the list. Watch Mr. Scott Morgan again. Not that one. That one. Let's get the L39. Ah, yeah, I figured as much. That's what was going on with Evan and CVO. Glad you're here, Ryan. Ooh, that was close. Nice shooting, Tex. I think Scott's only got half an elevator. Whoa. Right back at it. Push a button. Are they following each other tonight? Are you guys following each other? It doesn't seem like it. If you guys start following each other, we'll get you all in the. We'll get you all going. Scott must be changing planes. I figured as much. He's got the Arrow Works. That is such an awesome plane. Lord knows how much it cost. Bet that's too big to fit in the floors there. Be back in a few. Okay. Thank you, Evan. Dan Zimmerman, thank you for being here. Glad you were here flying with us, and have a great night and a great tomorrow. Hi, Fred. How are you tonight? Dan's gonna try. Scott's gonna try. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. Scott's just hanging out for a little bit. Woo-hoo. That was nice, Scott. Almost. Scott is determined to hover between floors. But now he's just going to do rolling circles for us. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. Have a great night, Dan. we go. Got Scott following Venture 1220. That biplane's a little bit faster than the, oh no! Oh no, it blew up. Flying Tiger is in the room now. You do not have the aircraft being flown by Joe. We have Joe in here now. Thank you for jumping in, Joe. That may or may not be Joe Hunt, aka Why So Serious? Thank you for being here, my friend. Nice. Nice flying, Scott. I can start a hover. They normally don't end very well if I try to get close to the ground. That's okay. I'll get there. Nice. Nice. Call that a little hang time. Hanging out on the propeller. Awesome flyers in here tonight. That's some great flying, Scott. Little tail drag. And the screen is full of names. Uh-oh. Not sure what happened to there. Something knocked him out of the air. Like somebody landed a helicopter on the container. I think that was Evan. Yep, that's Evan. Oh, nice big loops, Richard. Woo. I better get the Dramamine on standby again. Oh, push button right back at it. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. I got a novel here. So my blood pressure today when I went to the hospital. Hamilton's Hangar, you taking off? Have a great night, my friend. We'll talk to you real soon. So my blood pressure today. You tell me if this is high. 136/84. Maybe Lori knows. '84 is slightly elevated, but isn't extreme. Okay. Well, I did not fast before I went, right? A glucose level of 117. It says it's high, but not if you don't fast. Have a good night, Richard. Yeah, but according to these numbers, I'm healthy as a horse, which is sad because I don't feel that way. And I told my doctor about it. Non-fasting glucose. Let me see here, Lori. 117. 117. If non-fasting, under 160 is normal. That's what my doctor wrote. Well, I figured so. You only did it for a while. What do you want to know? My cholesterol? Cholesterol is 170. Yeah, 170 on the cholesterol. Triglycerides, 189. White blood count, 6.7. I don't know what some of these are really. Don't have a clue. They're just numbers. They don't mean a thing. Hemoglobin. What did it say about the hemoglobins? I saw that on here. 14.4. Last year it was 15.5. Scott, awesome flying, sir. It's such an awesome job. We should switch it up to Flyboy. Though Chris is just parked on the runway. So we'll go to Venture. He's got the pits. Thank you for flying, Venture. 1220. Yeah, just numbers on a piece of paper. I feel all right. Got to stay hydrated. Crazy Quad Brothers, yes sir. I have a lot to live for. I hope so. Whoa, almost. My weight's up. Not from last year. It's about the same as it was last year. Right? I was 239 last year. This year I'm 244. But dang, December I was 217. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Nice flying, Venture. Some inverted action going. Oh, caught a light pole. I would say something about. Never mind. We won't bring that up. Insert glass here. I've never seen that. Venture, thank you for flying. Let's go to Victor. We'll watch Victor cut it up some more. Oh, you guys are teaming up there. Teaming up, got some team flying going on. Pilot Ryan in the picture. Victor Shamulus in the picture. Looks fun. Pilot Ryan only has one wing, and he's still got it in the air. Although it looks like he's falling fast. No, there he found some rudder. He's flying Tigers in the picture. Just hanging back a little. Oh no. No, we don't want to see that. So I killed the scorpion out in the shop on the concrete. right under the door. Little tiny one. Oh, he was real tiny. They're the worst ones. Tick, 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 tick. Well, I'll send you some if you like. Along with a couple rattlesnakes. Would that be all right too? I know most people in Maine don't like snakes, especially poisonous ones. Awesome flying, Victor. Cutting it up with an AT6 Texan. Woohoo. Oh, you hate snakes. Yeah, my neighbor hates snakes. And every single one he sees in his yard, he kills it. Now, I don't mind killing the rattlesnakes, so we don't want them right around here. But the good snakes, we should leave those alone. I believe there are 16 different species of rattlesnakes in Arizona. Nice. You guys are cutting it up tonight. Whoa. I've been having a little gopher get in my strawberries. And they seem to like my strawberries more than I do. Because I'll go out there in the morning and I'll think, I'm going to pick this one tomorrow. And then in the afternoon, it's gone. Nice, Victor. Philip, have a great night. Congratulations. I'm glad that your new jobs are going well. Have a good one. Make Joey smile. Take some pictures. Woohoo, that was close. Almost had a midair. All right, Victor. Thank you, sir. We're going to go to CVO Hobo. Mr. Smooth Pilot. Yes, sir. Many blessings, Philip. You take care. Have a good night. Yeah, Florida has some big snakes. That would be fun to go to Florida and catch some snakes. Some awesome flying, David. Of course, I can't tell what you're flying. It's just a little blue plane. It's one I don't have. Oh, Victor and Ryan out there. Ryan inverted. Victor upright. Great stuff, guys. Shooting the gap. Oh, caught the pole. Awesome stuff. CVO's got my favorite aircraft of all times. Ultimate biplane. Very true. You know, that and just people, irresponsible people, you know, get them as a pet and then they get too big and they think, ah, well, I'll just let it go. It's the worst thing you can do. That's worse than letting your dog go, you know. Well, maybe not. Nice, guys. Almost getting everybody in the picture. Right through the tree. I don't know how that I don't know how that happens. Every time I try and go through a tree, I crash. Lived in Louisiana for 8 years. I bet there's some great food there. Crawfish boils. Fort Polk. This Pilot Ryan's doing a knife edge right through the buildings there. That was beautiful. Beautiful, man. Southwest Louisiana. Get all the names. Thank you, guys. Thank you, David. Let's move down the list. We don't got but 20 minutes left or so. Let's watch Evan for a few. Evan's got the flat foamy or profile. Definitely had a nitro engine on it with no wings. Now, I had a nitro plane like that, and they are fun. If you don't have the balance correctly, oh, it can be a handful. It doesn't end well. Hot and muggy, I bet. So when my grandfather was in the army, he lived on Bourbon Street. That sounds like a fun place to be, Fred. I've been kind of wanting to get there lately. Nice flying, Evan. Oh, beautiful. Great stuff, Evan. Evan's going to try and hang it on the platform again. I know he can do it. He did it before. Nice going, Evan. Now you got company. Oh, that's funny. Ooh, that was a close call. Pull right around. Good stuff, Evan. Ooh, somebody's shooting. Oh, awesome flying, Evan. Woo. There you go. Okay. Oh, man. The car sickness stuff was coming back right then. Evan's going for the rail again. Oh, oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. I'm not sure what happened, but the whole sky turned black, huh? Oh, and he made it back, dead stick. Nice going, Evan. Thank you, sir. Let's go back down the list of Mr. Pilot Ryan. Still with the AT6 Texan. Half flaps. almost. Almost landed it up there. Keith Christie. How are you, Keith? Glad you're here, sir. We're watching Pilot Ryan do his magic on real flight with the AT-6 Texan. I believe you, Fred. I believe you. I'm sure that some of those places looked a little homey. Woohoo! Nice flying, Mr. Ramsey. Doing that rudder workout, trying to get it up there. Oh, almost. Emergency roof landing. Good stuff. Oh no, Keith. I was going to fly, but Microsoft hosed my email list when I updated, tried to rebuild, didn't go well. Yeah, you know what? I've had issues with my email here recently. My phone, email, the home computer, I still get the emails because I was able to fix the password on that. It's frustrating. So frustrating, all this computer stuff sometimes. Nice stuff. Nice pilot skills. That would be a pain, Keith. Certainly would. Almost got it in the hover. Hit the like button. Thank you, Paul. I would appreciate that. Well, we're already at 2 hours. We'll go some more. But I need a drink. So I gotta stay hydrated. Powerade Zero. Zero calories and zero sugar. So I was looking up, the contents of packaged food. today. Of course, after, you know, the doctor's appointment. A bag of M&Ms, peanut M&Ms, has 20 grams of sugar per serving. My favorite Berry Crunch cereal has 34. I was shocked. I would have never guessed that a cereal, a breakfast cereal, has more sugar content than M&Ms. Nice flying, Pilot Ryan, following Venture 1220. Oh boy. Yeah, if I run into computer issues that I can't handle, I always just go, hello, son? Help your old man out. Yeah, it's not quite yet. Not quite yet, Paul. That's coming up in June. Sometime in June will be the 1 year. And Fred's still not retired. Well, he's got the paperwork going. Congratulations on that, Fred. Maybe we'll do something special for that 1 year Monday Night Real Flight thing and do an extra long show or start early or something like that. Really, a whole almost in June. It was June last year that I did my first real flight. Hard to believe that it's already been that fast. Pilot Ryan, thank you, sir. Let's move down. We haven't seen Flying Tiger fly yet. Let's give him a watch. And then Joe's after that. Thank you for sticking in there, guys. Flying Tiger's got the mystery ship. Oh, very nice, Keith. Yeah, I charged my batteries on Friday, and Saturday it was too windy. Sunday it was too windy. Well, as long as you don't find out that somebody's been collecting it in Guatemala for the last 4 years, doing all right, Fred. Yes, that would, David, wouldn't that be awesome? Oh, Keith, Christy, that's very nice. That's Sportex. Looks like a lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun. That would be fun, Paul, to be able to make it out to Bigfoot. It's a little ways off though. Still have time to plan. Nice flying. Flying tiger. Awesome. Woohoo. I bet. I bet it would be so much fun. Just hanging out. I mean, not even the flying part. Just hanging out with all you guys. As long as Paul Ballard's there, you know. Spare pits in the box. I like it too. That's nice. The 1400, correct, Keith? Nice landing. Flying Tigers doing a great job. It's not easy to hover that plane. Good stuff, Tiger. Woohoo! That is awesome. Nice little crab. Got a little slit going. Very, very, very nice. Flying Tiger. Let's get to the last guy on the list, Joe. Joe is here, and I am excited to see Joe fly. Oh, very nice. There we go. Looks fun, Joe. Yeah. Joe is killing it. Nice flying, Joe. Snappy snap. Good stuff. Yes, sir. Thank you, Joe. That's some awesome stick work, my friend. Right into knife edge. Yes, sir. Flying Tiger, thank you for flying. Put on a great show. Y'all put on a really great show. It's not me. It's all about you guys flying. I just hear pushing buttons. I'm gonna have a spider monkey stand in next week for me. You just smile and push the buttons. Great stuff. I know that you all see just a blue plane. On here, that's what I see. Have no idea what he's flying. Although it probably said when he joined. The man behind the curtain. Oh, man. The man behind the grow tent. It shouldn't be long now. Woo-hoo. There we go. The Extreme Flight Extra 260 with a 104-inch wing. And I bet right there on the canopy, on the nose of it, it says, "Why so serious?" Thank you for flying, Joe. Awesome of you to be here. Grateful to you. Crew didn't get a lot of stick time. Guys want to go a little bit more? It got real quiet in my house right now. Good stuff, good stuff. Awesome piloting skills, Joe. If you ever make it out here to an event in Arizona, that would be awesome. Woo-hoo. Tearing up the sky. Oh, right through Joe. Right through Scott's plane. That was cool. Take care, Flying Tiger. You have a great night. We'll see you next week, hopefully. Peace. Yeah, I think I better call it, guys. 2 hours and 20 minutes. We have had a blast flying. I can't thank you enough for being here, everyone. And we'll see you next Monday night. To the new pilots in here, Venture 1220, thank you. Thank you for coming in. I certainly appreciate you all. We're gonna be back next Monday, probably a little early again too. JCP just entered. Okay, I can't leave now. We'll watch JCB fly. Thank you, JCB. You saved us. How about that? JCB's got the Catalina PBY. Urban Legend. See you next Monday, sir. There he is. JCB 72. He saved us. Maybe we can make it till 9 now. I always loved the Catalina, um, especially the Black Cats. Do you remember the Black Cats? painted it all black, and they fly night missions with them. Believe it or not, but a coffee and a Powerade Zero makes you have to use the restroom a lot. Keith Christie, later rats. Thank you, Keith. Catch you next time. Thank you, Paul, for being here. We'll watch JCB for a few more minutes. And then I'm going to leave the field open if y'all want to continue to fly. Woo! And he makes it out of it. Oh, good save, JCB. That'd be a good airplane for a field with water. We'll have to do the shipwrecked field or something like that, where there's some water where we can fly some float planes. I'm sure Chris would like that. I'm sure a lot of you have flown on float planes, on floats before. I never have. There's no water in Arizona, so. Nice flying, JCB. Woohoo. Somebody was coming up behind him. Nice. Joe has left the flying area. I get the little alerts right down there. Oh, we're gonna make it to 2.5 hours? We'll make it to 2.5 hours and then we'll call it a night. Lori and Chris, thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone. Flying Tiger, CBO, Ty, Urban Legend, David, Keith, Victor, Fred, Scott, Joe. Guys, I can't thank you enough. Everybody that was here, Paul. I hope you all have an awesome rest of the week. It's only Monday, so 4 more days. Then it'll be the weekend. I'm doing my best to make it to 2.5 hours. It's 52 degrees. Wow. Fred, it's 55 here. It feels so nice outside. I might go for a walk. Just so I can wind down a little bit. I got all that coffee in me now. Two minutes and counting. Awesome night, guys. Thank you to all the pilots for being here. Thank you to all of you in the chat for being here. I certainly appreciate you all. No Kenny tonight. No Kenny, no Hangar 51 Kenny. Fred, you have a great night. 1 minute and counting, guys. I love y'all, man. Take care. Tick, 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 tick. We're getting there. We're going to make it 2.5. And then I'm going to shut it down. 30 seconds and counting. I'll leave the window open, the real flight room open so you guys can fly. I gotta go use the little boys' room again. Yeah. Too much coffee. We did it. 2.5 hours. Hey guys, have a great night. We'll see you next Monday. Peace.